Alright guys, I'm back. So we're working on Blueprint Reading Section 3. We're starting off at page 75. So I want you to really look at the drawings that are brought up here first before we make any type of determination. And I like to make it a little bit bigger, and that way I can actually see what I'm doing. Okay? So kind of look and see what is it and what am I supposed to do? So 2r. Well, this is telling me radius. This is telling me diameter. So it's saying radius is from the center to the outside, and then from the outside. Okay? So it's saying 2-inch radius, 1-inch diameter. This is saying I would like a 3/8 inch fillet weld all the way around on the bottom parts, on this bottom edge. And then when we look at this other edge, whoa, come back here. And it took off on me. When we look at this other edge, it says typical. So anywhere that it says typical, so we have a joint like this on one side, and if it's a joint on the other side, we're going to do the same thing, typical. Okay, it's showing us the degree of bevel and how long it is. Okay, it shows us the thickness, and it also shows us how things are supposed to fit together, and that there's a hole in this, right? Long, short, long shows me there's a center. And then it also shows me dashes for a hidden line. And it also shows me a center. So top, front, and side views. And it makes it relational. It's 6 inches tall. Okay. The only thing it doesn't give me is width. Okay. But I need to pay close attention to what I'm doing. So here's our pictorial view. So we're taking the orthographic view into a pictorial view. And it says, what size is the fillet? And extent of welding on the vertical member. What is the vertical member? Now, they ask, what is the extent of welding? Is it intermittent? Is it continuous? Or is it all the way around? That's what they're asking for. Okay, okay, page 76. Well, we want to check out this drawing. Let me make this a little smaller. Okay, so we can see that there's 2 tubes put together, looks like, right? And we can see the top, the front, and the side view. Okay, and it says weld this. So here it is. What type of weld is it? What side are we going to weld on? Weld to be made. They're talking about in the field here. Okay. What is my filler metal and what type of contour? So where am I going to see any type of notes on filler metal? Of course, my little fishtail. Okay. All right, page 77. So this one's going to get a little bit more complicated. So we need to look carefully at our plan before we make any decisions, okay? So they call it this the boss, a boss. I call it a pipe. Really, that's what it is. So we have one 6-inch diameter, and we have one, looks like a 12-inch diameter here. Okay, and then this one is an 8. That makes no sense. Oh, I get it. Okay, so the diameter from here to here is 8-inch inside diameter, and this is a 3-inch inside diameter. Outside diameter is 12, and outside diameter is 6. This is what I'm talking about, having to look and look at things carefully, okay? Okie dokie. So this is what our stuff is going to look like. So, and they want you to also draw where it should go. So extent of welding both joints. Well, what is my extent? Where's my extent at? Okay. Leg size 8-inch bearing. Well, we know that this is an 8-inch bearing. So what is the size? So we're going to have to look and see, well, where did that go? Right here. All right, so what is my leg size? Leg size for my 3-inch bearing. So we know this is the 3-inch. Joints to be welded per, where's my note? Okay, right here. All right, let's keep going. Page 79. Okay, now these ones can start to get a little confusing as we go. But ultimately, we need to understand that looks can be deceiving. So if we look at the top views, the top looks the same, the front looks the same, but the side is the only thing that's different. So you need to make sure that you take all the views into consideration before you decide what it is. Okay, so I'm one of those who will jump to conclusions because, oh, I already know what it is. If I don't see this, I just screwed myself. Okay, so here it is. Here's my top, my front, and they want the side view. So what is my side going to look like? Well, I need to draw this as well as this. So make sure that you're using the correct type of line when you do this. Okay. All right, one more. Page 80. So we're going to use these orthographic drawings, A, B, and C, and they want you to kind of put them with the correct pictorial view. So you need to be able to look at all of the ways that it's looked at. This one is wider, this one is shorter, this one is happy in between. Okay, so we need to look at all of the information that's giving. So this is a taller one and this is shorter. So we need to make sure that we're putting this in the correct area and looking at it carefully. Okay? All right, guys, as always, take care.